Are you so excited to talk to everybody about the garden? Huh? Yeah? Hey guys, every time I put him in this thing and we come out to do a garden vlog, he's always so excited. Yeah! So we're all about establishing a food forest here, and as y'all can see, it is very humid right now. Let me go ahead and just do a little bit of that right there. And if you're interested in establishing a food forest in your backyard so that you can produce some delicious food for you and your family, make sure to click that subscribe button because that's what we're all about here. Today we have our composter right here, and I gotta say that I honestly haven't really done that much with it. Actually, I don't even think I've tumbled it in the past week. Still got that big squash thing right there. Can y'all see that in there? It's it doesn't seem to want to compost down. I'm not too sure what's going on with that. Probably should tumble it. But this is the Yimby Tumbling Composter. It's a great cheap composter, especially if you're just getting started with composting. I can definitely recommend it, and I'll link it up down in the description below. There's actually two others down there that I'll link up as well. One's a lifetime one, and one's I think called Yord. That's like my dream composter. It's got like styrofoam built on the inside and whatnot. Super fancy. Y'all should go and check that out. But otherwise, if you don't want to do a tumbling composter, you could do a compost pile in your backyard as well, which is what we have here. Basically, you just take all your scraps and whatnot and throw it in here and cover it up, and it steams it and gets it all hot and breaks everything down, and you're able to get some good, delicious, I guess not really delicious, get some good fertilizer, some good soil for your food forest, because that's what's most important whenever you're creating a food forest, is that forest floor. You have to be able to have good soil so that your trees and your perennials and your annuals have something to really flourish in. So that's why we do composting in our food forest. We planted this tree a few years ago, and it's looking fairly good. It's getting its morning sun, since that seems to be the main time that it gets some sun. Just because of this tree right here. I actually want to chop that branch off right there. And then we have our satsuma or orange tree right here. This thing is, man, I was thinking about this yesterday. I was walking through here and I was like, I cannot wait for all this fruit to turn and we can actually taste some of these oranges that we've been waiting for months and months and months. And honestly, for years too, because we planted this tree a long time ago, and it's finally producing. We've never had this much production from this little tree, so very, very excited about that. And then this tree over here as well, I believe this is a plum tree, and it's getting super tall. Don't see any fruit yet. I have a feeling that we're not going to see any fruit until next year, but it's just, you can tell it's doing really well. It's putting in that deep, good rooted foundation for the tree so that it can really pay us in the long run whenever the fruit does come. So I'm very excited about that. Let's see, let me go on up here, make sure I'm not forgetting anything. I cut the grapevine, if y'all remember a few vlogs back, I accidentally cut that with the lawnmower. We need to plant another one of those. Blueberry bush is still just kind of doing its thing right here. I'm not really going to talk about it much because it's already past production. The elderberry bush, I'm not too sure actually what's going on right here. If this is going to produce anything or not. I don't even know much about elderberry. All I know is that my garden friend mentioned it and he said it grows well here, so I decided to get some from him and plant it. And I mean, it's looking good. I'm just curious to know what exactly it's going to do. This right here, we still need to kind of fix this up a little bit. The weeds are growing a little tall. The cucumbers never really came up, but we did get these really beautiful flowers right here. I don't really know what that is, but I think it looks really cool, and it's attracting some pollinators along with these guys right here, these little marigolds. So that's always good to attract pollinators, and we intentionally put it close to that blueberry bush so that that blueberry bush would get nice and pollinated as well. Now over here, look at this roselle. This thing has just come to life over the past couple of, I guess, weeks or so. And let's see, you can actually eat these right here. I'm gonna pull one off. Oh, there we go. They're kind of hard to pull off. I think I just cracked that right there. It'll be okay. Well, it won't be okay, but there's plenty of others. But this is the bud right here, and it makes a really pretty flower. That thing right there. But the leaves of this, you can actually eat. Let's see, let me see if I can balance you guys on the fence here. Hey! There we go. So the way this works is you simply peel back on the leaves here, and all this red stuff right there, that's all edible. It has a very like a tart, kind of bitter taste to it, if you like that. Very much reminds me of like a sweet tart type of thing or something like that, like a spree. Y'all remember sprees? So good. Somebody told us about these a while back, and they said that they flourish down here in Louisiana. So I was like, oh, I gotta try some whenever I saw it at my friend's garden shop. And it's a really good, delicious. I don't know if you can eat the insides yet though. I need to do a little bit more research and see if that green part can be eaten or not. I think it can, but I'm not 100% certain. So I'm not gonna try it yet. Do you wanna lick it? Not sure about that one yet. So if you guys want to grow some roselle, it wants tons of sun. Give it as much sun as you can. My friend said bake it in the sun if you can. So that's why we planted it right here where it gets a ton of morning sun and it lasts throughout most of the day. Other than that, we got the lemon basil right next door, or the lemon balm right next door. Krista said there's some basil out here somewhere. I don't know exactly where it is though. We also planted that rosemary. I haven't seen that rosemary out here either. Let's see, this is the comfrey right here. I can't remember what this is. I should remember that. And the dill still, it's kind of branching off a little bit right there, but it hadn't really come back yet. And then check out that. Look, y'all need to like make sure to watch every week to see this banana plant. Look at how big that thing has gotten. I'm so stoked about that banana plant. If you guys don't know the history behind this, I got this as a little tiny plant that Krista got me for, Krista's my wife, for Father's Day. And it's just really flourishing in this bed. So I'm very excited to have a nice, hopefully going to be a very tall canopy plant right here. That'll kind of cover up some of this area right here and hopefully get rid of some of these weeds right here. At least not make them as predominant. So very excited about that. Me and Krista actually talked about getting another one and maybe putting it over here as well if that one does well. And it looks like it is. So I am super excited about that banana plant right there. And then we have our milkweed right here too. This seems to be flowering nicely, which is always good. I'm seeing if I can find, these actually attract monarch butterflies. So if you want to attract butterflies to your garden, yeah, look, there's a caterpillar right there. Y'all see him? Ah, come on, focus camera. You see it, Becket? You see the little caterpillar? There it is, right there. And that's going to make a beautiful monarch butterfly. So we have some life on here. We're going to wait for him to go into his cocoon. Oh, look, there's another one. Look, right underneath there. Can y'all see? It's really kind of hard to see. But there's a caterpillar right there. Oh, that's so exciting. So if you guys are looking to establish a butterfly garden within your food forest, another great, way to get some pollinators into there, I can definitely recommend the milkweed, especially down here in Louisiana. It seems to grow really well. We planted that probably about a month or two ago, and it seems to be flourishing. By the way, if you guys want to check out any of the stuff that we've used to build our food forest over the year and a half, I think, that we've been doing this, I'll link up everything down in the description below. All the bamboo stakes we use and little clips, the stapler we use to make our trellises with the wire fence, composting forks, and the composter that we use. I'll link it all up down below. You guys can go and check out some of that and see if any of that tickles your fancy. Let's see, back here, as y'all know, we have the trash pile here. We didn't really plant anything in this area this year. We're still kind of deciding what we want to do with that because we know the ground is super fertile right there, but we just haven't had time because of this little guy. He kind of takes up, he's getting a little fertile right here. He's been eating up us. No, I've been eating everything. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. He eats everything. Even these peppers that are growing right here. We just give him the pepper and he just starts chomping down on it. Got one right there. These peppers, man, they just grow like crazy here in Louisiana. If you guys want something that's just gonna kind of produce all year round, it seems, peppers are fantastic. And then look, we even have more right here. See that one? And look, the asparagus right here is still looking really nice. I haven't staked it up yet or anything though, but it seems to be flourishing right here. It's got lots of leaves here, which is very exciting. I might kind of let it grow along this that pepper plant right there. That might be a good idea. And then look at all this. All this right here is cucumbers. We are like chock full of the cucumbers right now. They're all over the place here. Look at that sun passing through those leaves, looking all pretty like. I like it. But These, we've just been picking cucumbers non-stop. Look, there's one right there. It looks like it's about to be ready to be picked right there. Trying to see if there's any others in there. Krista comes out almost every afternoon and picks at least one, if not more. And they've just been amazing for us. So it's definitely cucumber season if you're down here in Louisiana. Hopefully you planted them early enough so that you can get a good crop. But it's just looking really nice. I mean, very lush. Bringing in tons of insects and all those good pollinators that you want. You even got some peppers growing out of here. Look at that. You can't get away from the peppers, can you? So I'm very excited about this right here. This has been the best producer so far, besides the peppers that just kind of came. Oh, look at this one. Geez, that thing needs to be picked right now. Should I pick it? I think, yeah, that thing's ready. I gotta kind of twist it. That's how I do it, at least. Come on. It's hard to do this one-handed. If I kind of jab my nail in there. There we go. Yes! Look at that cucumber. Oh, that's delicious right there. You're gonna be so excited to eat that. You want to eat some cucumber, little man? Huh? Look, you want the cucumber? You want the you want the cucumber? Oh, yeah. That's yummy. Oh, I want to eat it. I want to eat it, Dad. It's so yummy. It's so yummy. He's trying to eat it right now. Y'all see that? We still got our sunflower. It kind of fell down, I think, with some wind that came through. It's been raining every day over here. And this is the apple tree right here. Again, looking very nice and green and beautiful. Very excited about that plant right there. Hopefully it continues to grow like the other trees that we've got growing over here. And then also the blueberry bush right there. Again, not really blueberry season right now, so we're not really much to say about that, except that we already harvested from there. And same thing with this one right over here. We used to have some azalea bushes right there, but we decided to take up the azalea bushes and put in the blueberry bushes right there, so that we could have some production out of them instead of it just looking pretty. Because that's what I'm all about here, is getting food from your garden. If you guys are liking what we're doing here on Dad Reviews and you want to learn how to grow some food so your people can eat, yeah, that's good, huh? You like that cucumber? Yep, he's going in for it. Going in for the kill. Killing that cucumber. Make sure to click that subscribe button. That thumbs up is always appreciated. Let me know if y'all have any questions about establishing your food forest, how to get started, anything like that. Maybe I can do a video about that if you guys are interested, or if y'all have any ideas for me of things that you want to see here. Let me know down in the comments below. Otherwise, I'm gonna put some more videos right there on the screen. I'd love it if you guys clicked one of those videos. I'll see y'all in those videos. Thank y'all for watching. Remember, keep growing stuff and composting your trash. All right, guys, bye.